Okay, so I started taking down one side already, just so that I could help you guys a little better by knowing exactly what I was going to do. We're making a narrower version of this ring, and so in the last video I had taken my file and I was taking it down to the line. Once I got it down to there, I took one of these that's brand new. It's 220 emery paper, and let me change burrs here. This will work really great for like the inside to get it nice and smooth. It'll also work on the top. You could use a fine file, but this works really well. So at that point, the next thing we need to do on this ring, you can see it's got two edges on here. So it's got a satin finish center, which is raised, and the edges are shiny, but they're lower. So what we need to do, what I did is if this ring is going to end up being an 8, I'm thinking about a 4, 4.5 in the center, which gives me about 2 millimeter sides. So what you'd want to do, and I'll try and do this so you can see it this time, you would take your divider and you'd take it down just about to 2, and then you take this and you run a line all the way around the band. Make it deep enough so you can see it. Just like that. And the other thing you can do is you can figure out about how low you want that edge to go. So if this is a 3 millimeter band, I think we'll say, let's see, we'll keep it at about 2. If you hold it on the inside, you can create that line again. I don't think 2 is enough. We'll make it about 2.5. So we'll go all the way around. And so now what we want to do is we want to bring down that edge so that it comes to this line and it comes over to that line. Now I wouldn't hold it on the edge of the bench pin because it's going to cut in to the side of the wax. So what I would do, you have a couple different ideas. You could take a file that hasn't been used on metal. You'd want to get the shavings mixed in. You want it to have a nice edge. And so you could take that and you could hold up your wax. You want to do it so that you can guide the file along that line. And you could do this all the way around. And that would work fine. My preference would be to use a flat bottom graver. This is a number 40. And you want to do it nice and slow. There's no reason to rush this. You want to do things as perfect as you're capable of. Everybody's different. Now once you cut this away with the graver, then you can come back in with a file, and again you're going to want to, I'd hold it against the thumb to give it something to push against. Another thing you could do is you could use little files like this, and I would put my finger on the outside. If you don't, most likely you're going to run it off and you're going to make a funny cut. But if you use your finger to guide it, it works really well. So that's your next step here if you want to try and do this band, is a couple different ways of making these edges. And when we're done, we want to end up, we're somewhere around, I don't know, 4.5, 4 millimeter for the center. And I think that about does it. All right, thanks.